welcome back to our channel. Today we are diving into one of William Shakespeare's most fascinating plays, The Winter's Tale. Written around 1610-1611, this play is often called a tragicomedy because it begins in darkness and tragedy, but ends in joy, forgiveness, and reunion. The play takes us to two kingdoms, Sicilia and Bohemia. Our story begins in Sicilia, where King Leontes rules with his beloved wife Hermione. His old friend, King Polixenes of Bohemia, is visiting. Everything seems perfect, until jealousy enters the scene. Leontes suddenly becomes consumed with suspicion. He believes, wrongly, that Hermione and Polixenes are having an affair. Mad with jealousy, Leontes plots against his friend. He orders his courtier Camillo to poison Polixenes. But Camillo, loyal and wise, warns Polixenes instead, and the two escape to Bohemia. Leontes, blinded by rage, arrests his pregnant wife Hermione and puts her on trial. Despite her dignity and innocence, he condemns her. Their little son Mamilius dies of grief, and when Hermione hears of her child's death, she too collapses and is believed to be dead. Before this tragedy unfolds, Hermione gives birth to a daughter, but Leontes rejects the child. Little Perdita is abandoned in the wilderness on the king's orders. At this point, Shakespeare gives us one of the most famous stage directions in theater history: exit, pursued by a bear. 16 years go by. Perdita has grown up, raised by a kind shepherd in Bohemia. She believes she is only a shepherd's daughter, but her beauty and grace reveal her noble spirit. Meanwhile, the Prince of Bohemia, Florizel, falls deeply in love with her. Their romance blossoms, but when King Polixenes learns that his son is in love with a common shepherdess, he is furious and forbids the marriage. The play now shifts into a lighter, pastoral mood. We meet shepherds, clowns, and traveling performers. There is laughter, music, and a celebration of rustic life. But soon, destiny brings the truth to light. Perdita's noble birth is revealed, and Leontes realizes that the daughter he thought lost forever is alive before him. Now comes the most magical scene of all. Leontes is brought to see a statue of Hermione. The statue is so lifelike that he weeps before it. But suddenly the statue begins to move. Hermione is alive. She has been in hiding all these years, waiting for the moment of reconciliation. Father, mother, and daughter are reunited. Friendships are healed, forgiveness is granted, and the play ends not in death and despair but in joy, hope, and renewal. The Winter's Tale explores some of Shakespeare's deepest themes: the destructive power of jealousy, the possibility of forgiveness after terrible mistakes, the healing nature of time, and the balance between tragedy and comedy, death and rebirth. So that is The Winter's Tale, a story of jealousy, loss, forgiveness, and one of Shakespeare's most magical endings. From the tragedy of Sicilia to the pastoral comedy of Bohemia, it is truly a tale for all seasons. If you enjoyed this explanation, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into Shakespeare's plays. Thank you for watching.